This is, without a doubt, one of the most disgusting things I've seen in basketball, in the WNBA, just basketball as a whole. They literally targeted Caitlin Clark. And no, I'm not exaggerating here. This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I'm going to show you the clip right now, and then we're going to unpack it more. Because quite frankly, I'm appalled by it. I am absolutely appalled by it. Look at this. Yeah, and then she fake and tries to act like she's going to help her up. Do you see that? Not even close to a basketball move. Just body slams her. Yeah, she's down by 25, okay? With what? Let's see how many minutes were left in it. Like a little over 3, a little under 4 minutes, okay? Down by 25, a meaningless play, and she lays out Caitlin Clark. And she had 3 fouls, 3 meaningless fouls against Caitlin Clark in like 2 minutes. It's disgusting. It's petty. It's low. It's awful. It's not real basketball. And before that, she fouled Caitlin Clark. And Angel Reese went up to her and said, hey, she gets a different whistle than everyone else. And then the next play, that happens. That is, I'm just going to keep saying it. It's disgusting. That's not real basketball. Listen, in the 80s and 90s, basketball was a lot more physical, without a doubt, right? Especially now I'm talking about the NBA. But it wasn't dirty plays like this. They were sometimes really physical to send a message, right? You weren't trying to hurt someone. It was to send a message. Do not try that. Do not try to go down like. Do not do whatever. And it was like a real hard foul that served a purpose, okay? And then as years went on, we got away from that. That's not the way how they play basketball anymore. It's actually just really looked down upon. This right here was a meaningless, hard foul. Wasn't trying to send a message. Wasn't trying to say, hey, if you keep trying to drive down the lane like this, like we're going to get physical with you, better not try that against us. And if it was in the playoffs, no. This was a meaningless game at this point in the regular season when the game was already won. The game was over. Well over. This foul does nothing except be petty. Except show that you are jealous of her greatness. Caitlin Clark had two flagrant fouls against her. Not like that she got caught against her, like the other person for the Chicago Sky. 2 plays, 2 flagrant fouls. Guys, I rarely see flagrant fouls in general in basketball. But having 2 called against someone, against Caitlin Clark, is insane. And again, I know the wording is a little difficult. When I say against Caitlin Clark, I mean like they're fouling her. Not that they're being called on her. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. This play is disgusting. And then she tries to act like she's trying to help her. I mean, look at this. She slams her. Not even close. And then she goes, I didn't mean to. So her hands, look, it's one thing if she was reaching for the ball. Her hands are in the air, and she just body checks her as Caitlin's like kind of already going forward. Look at this. It's just disgusting. It really is. And then she wants to pretend like, well, that wasn't a foul. Disgusting. I'm going to say that another 10 times because it is. It's disgusting to me. And it's just wrong. And it needs to be called out more. The commentators did not do a good enough job. There are a lot of new fans watching basketball right now, and they need to be educated. They just do. That's just the way it works. They need to be educated on why that was wrong and awful. They loosely mentioned it. Oh, that was, probably a flagrant, not really a basketball play. They need to call that out for what it was. Just wrong. And dangerous. I'm not over exaggerating here. I'm really not. Caitlin Clark is a tough woman. All these women are for the most part, right? They are. Maybe not all mentally, but physically they are. Right? These are athletes. I would be talking about this if this was Steph, this was LeBron, this was Kobe, anyone. Any great, I would be talking about this. Because that was a foul that you're just trying to... And you know what? I'm actually disappointed that other Indiana Fever players didn't come charging at her. Because if that was the NBA, and they did do that to Steph Curry, where do you think Draymond would be? Draymond would be charging at them. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. It's just wrong. It's dangerous. It's dumb. It's not basketball. It's bad for the brand of the WNBA. And it just shows how jealous and petty these women really are. That's what it really shows. That they are just jealous and petty. And small-minded. It's just, I just want people to realize that. And it needs to be pointed out. Because they want to point out every single negative fan that Caitlin Clark has. Any fan that maybe crosses the line, any fan that maybe says something that they shouldn't have said, they want to highlight and exaggerate. You have Serena Williams making comments. Wow, those people really like you, don't they? How about you say, wow, a lot of people really hate Caitlin Clark. Wow, those ladies in the WNBA really hate Caitlin Clark. They're really jealous of you, Caitlin. The fans of the other players really hate you for no reason at all. In fact, some pretty negative reasons, pretty disgusting reasons. This is not hard basketball. It's not. It's not. When you guys watch some of my other videos, I'm actually pretty chill. And if you watch my other channel, JWL Sports, I'm very chill. I'm always smiling, laughing, trying to just have a good time, trying to unpack things. I'm not someone who's trying to be like, I'm the guy who screams all the time. I'm the guy who just gets really animated and goes nuts and just yells and screams. That's not me, honestly. I get easily excited. I get passionate. But for the most part, I'm usually just a lot more chill. Energetic, but more chill. So when you see me react like this, it's authentic. I'm genuinely disgusted. Genuinely disgusted. I watched that game live. I'm watching it. I'm sitting on the couch watching it. And I'm just like, are you serious? Are you serious right now? And the fact that Caitlin Clark does not have the protection from her other teammates, for those other girls to step up and say, you do that again, we are going to have problems. It makes me angry. It really does. You do that and you're getting blown out at home. Your own fans are booing you. In fact, you're overrun by Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever fans. Play better, be better, and maybe you can have fans like Caitlin Clark. But guess what? You're not better. You never will be better. And you're not likable, and you never will be likable like Caitlin is. That's why Caitlin has taken over not only the WNBA, but literally women's sports as a whole. And it is dominant. It is second to no one. Caitlin Clark earned that. You earned content like this where people look at you and say, that was disgusting. That was wrong. So good luck. Congratulations with that. Good job. But those are just my thoughts. I would absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think? Do you think that the league needs to do something about this? I mean, do you think that her own teammates need to step up to her more? Like, what do you think needs to be done? Because at this point, it's only getting worse. And it's just, an injury is bound to happen sooner or later. Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I would absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.